Morning and welcome. Here we are to do the daily reading for Tuesday, the 22nd of the 2nd, 2022. Look at all those twos. And if you put the two twos together, one facing to the right, one facing to the left, you'll notice they form a heart. So today is a 3-heart space day. So it's very heart-centered today. It's all related to how you're feeling in your heart and dealing with issues of the heart, particularly today. Okay, so we'll just see what the cards have to offer us today on that. Seems to be on that particular subject today, so we'll see what comes up in the cards. Interesting to see what we get come up today. Okay. First card up is Zaina. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Okay. Desiree. No, conditions aren't favourable right now. Wait or look into another option and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. Next card. Maya. Schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Okay. Last card. And there we have Daniel. I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So we'll just straighten them out and see what they have to offer us. Okay. Right. You can feel safe at the moment. You're being protected. All your angels and guides are around you. Perhaps you've been a little bit fearful about your situation. Take a deep breath and know that you're protected and you're safe. You can relax and you're well and truly safe and being looked after. So no need to worry about that. It's not the time to go ahead and do whatever it was you were planning on doing. You either need to examine the situation more deeply and a bit further before you act, or you need to do something a bit different or something in a different way. There's something better coming. Whatever it is being presented to you at the moment, whatever the issue or event is around the question around this, whatever the event is or aspect of what's going on, it's like, no, don't jump in. Wait at the moment. Examine things further. This isn't the right opportunity for you. Something better's in the wind. So wait a bit and see what else presents itself first. In the meantime, you can look into this situation and see what's around it. You may get some direction from looking into this, but don't go ahead with that at the moment because there's something better in the offering. So just wait and see what presents itself. It's a really good time for you to study at the moment. Perhaps you need to do more study before you go ahead with whatever the issue was you were asking or thinking about. Maybe you need to get to know the subject a lot better. So really good time to do a course, start an online start some online study and get a degree, or study one of the healing modalities. Healing energy is very powerful at the moment. So if whatever it is you've been feeling drawn to or feeling passionate about, now is a really good time to start that study course and to get involved in that study. It'll be well worth the effort. Your efforts will be rewarded, and you'll be able to do what you're passionate about much more easily when you put in this work initially to do the study. And you'll be helped with it. Your angels and guides will guide you as to which direction you're meant to be taking in your studying, and they'll assist you with your studies. So just ask the help of your angels. Keep your eyes wide open. Listen and look out for courses and things that are coming up that are going to really fit with what you're feeling at the moment. There's going to be opportunities. Perhaps you've been worried about the financial issues associated with the study you want to do. Something will happen that you'll be able to do it. Perhaps there's a scheme where you can pay it off gradually, and that'll be presented to you because your abilities will be recognised, and you'll be offered some sort of special deal where you'll be able to access this higher education, this learning that you're really desiring to do and yearning for, because you can see that once you've done this study and grown in your academic sense, and your widen your horizons about what you know at the subject you're passionate about, what you know about the subject, the more knowledge you have, and you're really in tune to being able to study well at the moment and absorb that information and take it in and fully understand it and remember it really well. So you're going to be a bit like a sponge at the moment, and you're keen for knowledge and information about the subject you're passionate about. So you're going to be like a sponge, and you're going to be drawing in this information. So it's an ideal time for you to start a study course. If you deferred from uni or something, now's the time to go back and start up now. Or if you've been thinking for some time about wanting to learn about something or wanting a career change and needing to study to do it, then now's the time to do it, because you're very receptive to the knowledge and you're very capable at the moment of doing this and doing well, and it'll open up many doors once you've done this study. It's well worth it. You may be able to do it part-time. If you're working, it'll fit in with your schedule and you'll be able to do it. Okay, here's the heart business coming in now. The learning is also part of this 3-day heart centre day, that all the twos and all the hearts. It's it's about your passion, the studying. You're passionate to start to do something new. So that is bringing the heart energy in there, and you're all open up and ready to do that and all ready to absorb it all. But then we're coming to Daniel, who is the angel of marriage. And this is about healing of the heart. This card is telling us that you're perhaps carrying some wounds from your childhood, from your parental situation, your situation with your parents when you were younger. Perhaps your parents were in a dysfunctional relationship. perhaps there wasn't so much love in your home when you were a young child, and you've received a wounding from that, and a lack in faith of marriage and lifelong partnerships and things like that. You're possibly carrying wounds of the heart from a child. You've not felt loved, and you've perhaps not felt that you're able to take the risk of opening your heart and giving your love because you're frightened you're going to be hurt. You've perhaps witnessed that you could have even come from a family where there's been domestic violence or something like that, but you're carrying deep wounds inside you. And this is what this card, Daniel, is relating to. It's asking to release. It's like Daniel's saying he's walking beside you. Release these pains. Breathe out all that negativity associated with past wounds of the heart from your childhood, and also from past lovers and past loves. Perhaps you yourself have had a partnership where you were really invested in it and really swept off your feet, madly in love with somebody, and they've hurt you badly, or it just didn't work. Now, it's time to let go of that, the negativity and that associated with that and the pain, because each situation we go through, we learn from and we grow. And when a relationship breaks up, it's usually two-sided. There's things from both sides. Sometimes we allow ourselves not to be treated properly. We allow people to mistreat us or lie to us or do things. So you will have the knowledge now that you'll be strong enough not to accept any type of bad behaviour, and you won't be able to be fooled. But don't be looking for people to be deceptive or wrong to you. The relationships that you've had just haven't been right for you. It hasn't been the right one. Now you're getting help with your existing relationship or a new relationship that you could open up to if you allowed yourself to. So it's about opening up, being vulnerable, but also setting your boundaries, setting the rules from the beginning, being open yourself and looking at how you're handling the situation as well, and letting go of those past wounds. Don't let the past wounds cause you to recreate the situation again. You deserve a loving relationship and a good relationship. And you deserve, if you're already in that relationship, you deserve that relationship to work well. And perhaps because of your past wounds and pains, you've been sabotaging that relationship unknowingly. And we can do that. If we have deep woundings, we can sabotage our relationships, particularly our romantic relationships or our long-term partnerships. We can sabotage them by carrying that wound and that pain forward. We need to let it go and look at things on a new aspect, and just make sure we're not setting ourselves up for failure, and we're not imagining that what happened to us before is going to happen again, because if that's where we're coming from, we're going to create it. So you're getting help around that situation. Just, call on Archangel Daniel to help you out. Call on him to come in and help you and assist you and guide you. If you're having a lot of trouble with your present marriage or whatever, it might be time to seek out some counselling, to go together and get proper professional advice, and then it might just open up the pathway to a much better relationship. Or just make sure that you really listen to your partner. that you're really listening to what your partner's saying and that they're hearing what you're saying. And if they're not, just stop the conversation and say, okay, like get a talking stick, maybe, if you're finding you're talking over each other or you're not listening. Get a talking stick, and whoever holds the stick holds the right to speak. While somebody's holding the stick, nobody else is allowed to speak, or can hold a crystal in your hand or whatever. But if you're having issues with people not listening to you, just say, okay, well, let's sit down and let's do this. And whenever you have the crystal in your hand or the stick in your hand, then you have the right to speak, and I need to sit and listen, really listen to you, and vice versa. Because often we are only hearing part of what people are telling us, and we all have our needs and desires, and we need to have those needs met, and we need to have respect and love and all those things. So yeah, it's about honouring each other and letting go of our pain, and just about everybody carries some sort of pain associated with past love at some stage in their life. But the thing is, we need to look at that as it was an experience. It's something we've chosen to experience when we've come into this life. And okay, it's left a wound, but it's also given us a lesson. So it's time to let go of the wound now and look forward to love and loving relationships, and know that they're possible and they're out there. We've just got to allow ourselves then to take the chance and to work on our relationships and work together and work on ourselves, on our past pains and hurts, to let them go. Because while we carry all that, we can't be open and loving because we're frightened that we're going to be hurt again. So yeah, that's the cards for today. Pretty in-depth and complex today. The message was coming through there. But anyway, hopefully it was helpful. I can only say what the cards give us. I'm keeping looking, but you'll know you're protected. Your heart is protected. Do our moon card now. This is our moon card. Oh, dropped it. Our moon card for today. I had him upside down. There he is. And this is the card. I will not remain stuck. I choose to change. Well, that fits in, doesn't it? I will not remain stuck. I choose to change. Okay, we'll do just a daily tonic today, I think. Okay, here we go. Never forget that life can only be nobly inspired and rightly lived if you take it bravely and gallantly as a splendid adventure. Never forget that life can only be nobly inspired and rightly lived if you take it bravely and gallantly as a splendid adventure. There we go. We'll just do a eternal light, and that'll be it for today. I've got quite a few flipped out. Just see what we end up with. Divine light. Go. That's the eternal light card. Divine light. The divine expresses itself through you. Everything you do and achieve is a co-creation, a sacred union between you and the divine. You are part of a union of souls which form the greater soul of humanity. Everyone and everything is one. It's time to explore your divine network. Okay. The divine expresses itself through you. Everything you do and achieve is a co-creation, a sacred union between you and the divine. You are part of a union of souls which form the greater soul of humanity. Everyone and everything is one. It is time to explore your divine network. Okay, so that's it for now. Hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, share online, and subscribe. And I will be back tomorrow. Very long reading today. Okay, love and blessings. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.